Our Youth of the Year candidates have completed 2 of the necessary 3 phases. The first task was to write 3 essays, showcasing their goals and girls club experience, and overcoming obstacles. The second task was performed today, as they went through interviews with each of our judges. And the final step is sharing the Boys and Girls Club story with you tonight. Let's get started with our first finalist.
My name is Anaiya Coclough. I am 17 years old. I attend West High School and I am with the Youth Force program. I participated with Youth Force. Youth Force helped me with internships. It helped me with surgical camps. It helped me with many opportunities in the nursing field that I never thought I could see. During those internships, I was able to work with elderly patients. During a surgical camp, I was able to do one-on-one interactions. I learned how to do CPR. I learned how to do many things that I never thought I could do. Maggie Anderson had helped me tremendously. She was a one-on-one mentor with me. She helped me with colleges. She helped me to get accepted to most all of my colleges. She helped me with letter recommendations. She helps me with scholarships. She helps me when I feel down. She always keep me to keep pushing forward. She just never gave up on me. What I hope to get out the Youth of the Year program is scholarship money. I come from a very large family, so sending all of us to college is very hard for my aunt to do. She doesn't have the money for all of us to attend college, so I think this would be a great opportunity for me to achieve my career in the nursing field. My name is Anaiya Coclough, and I'm proud to represent the Youth 4 program as the Youth of the Year. My name is Anaiya Coclough, and I'm 17 years old. I have chosen to share my story, my identity. It has taken me some time to get to this point in my life, but I think I finally found my voice. I started attending the Boys and Girls Club when I was 7 years old. My experience as a little girl impacted the person I am and helped me become to achieve my goals. I proudly embody the life of a fighter. I am a sister, a daughter, a niece, a grandchild, and friend. Outside of my family, I work hard to be the best I can be at work, school, and home. I am who I was born to be. I'm learning to love the me that I have created. I am ambitious, hardworking, and overachiever, dedicated, and driven young lady. Outside of my family, we work hard to be the best I can be. Outside of my 7 siblings, despite our personal story, we are in our family generation curse. We are the first to attend college, and I'm the first to take on the challenge of being an early high school graduate. I am graduating in May. Despite my childhood, I know there's a piece of me that's still broken. Being in foster care and moving from home for home made me feel evicted, but I learned to adapt to seeing new faces. Waking up and seeing my sibling faces was the only thing that I needed. At 5 years old, I feel alone. I never trusted my foster parents when they said they loved me. I knew that was a lie, that love was temporary. I always laughed to keep from crying and spending this time hurting as I do smiling. I used to be ashamed of feeling needy, but because of my past, I have found my strength. Over the last 2 years, I learned to be grateful for where I am and the people God has placed in my life. Thank you to my Aunt Connie for taking care of me and my siblings. You saved us. You was a gift sent to us. As a child, I needed a version of my parents that I never thought I needed. I needed consistency. You fulfilled it for it every way. I would also like to thank the Boys and Girls Club at Youth Force and especially Maggie for being a mentor that I never thought I needed. You helped me physically and emotionally throughout this last year. Through the involvement of Youth Force, I was able to do internship at Alcoa Assisted Living surgical camps. Through a pipeline, I was able to go on college tours, do scholarship application, and involved in college application. All of this experience has made me excited for my future and the path ahead of me. As a Black female, I want to show others that look like me, no matter the circumstances of life, you can have a great opportunity as anyone else. If given this opportunity, I will use the scholarship money to attend my college at Georgia State and pursue a career in nursing. I will continue to work hard, be dedicated, and determined. Who knows, I might even be a nurse one day. Thank you.
Hello, my name is JoRissah Wright, and I am a 10th grader at Central High School, and I attend the Regal Teen Center. I got involved in the Boys and Girls Club a little bit later than most of my friends. I started in the 6th grade, and I was looking for a place to attend at the end of the school day, and my mom found the Boys and Girls Club. My favorite staff at the Boys and Girls Club has to be Mr. Joe. He's always there and easy to talk to, and I never feel like I'm being judged by him. My favorite program at the Boys and Girls Club is the YAI program. It really stood out to me and helped me grow with my singing and my performing. At my very first performance, I sang Hero by Mariah Carey, and I also got to perform with other friends in Boys and Girls Clubs. Through the Youth of the Year program, I hope to be a role model to those around me and show them that there's other ways to accomplish all your goals. My name is JoRissah Wright, and I'm proud to represent the Regal Teen Center as the Youth of the Year candidate.
Good evening. I'm glad everyone can make it tonight. I would like to share something with you. John C. Maxwell, who once said, "A leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way." Now here's a question to think about. How do you learn to know, go, and show the way? My name is JoRissah Wright, a sophomore at Central High School. Today, I would like to tell you how I learned to know, go, and show the way. First, I would like to thank my mom and dad for their being my inspiration and helping me be here today. Secondly, I'd like to show gratitude to Mr. Joe, a supportive staff member at the Boys and Girls Club. Mr. Joe is a staff member whom I trust. He provides encouragement and valuable advice and is always there to help me. All kids need a mentor, parent, or trusted adult who they can depend on to lead them to greatness. Before and after attending the Boys and Girls Club, I would hide in the comforts of my shell. I would only talk to those who I was comfortable with, and you'd never catch me voluntarily on the stage speaking. Thankfully, I met Mr. Joe, and he helped inspire me to express my love for singing and music. And that's how I found the Youth Arts Initiative, also known as YAI. In YAI, we dedicate our time to creating visual and performing arts. Before being in YAI, I was afraid to share my gift with others, but now I have performed in 2 events with them and working on my 3rd. Thanks to the Boys and Girls Club and YAI, I have truly been able to express my love for singing and music. In the previous summer of 2023, I worked at an East Tennessee Freedom School Summer Enrichment Program. Freedom Schools in a Program is a program that helps kids grow their reading levels and close that summer reading gap that we get from not reading during the summer. At Freedom Schools, I was able to step out of my shoes and into the shoes of children, fully being able to understand them. Arriving at Freedom Schools, they were silenced, but upon leaving, they discovered the power of the voices that demanded to be heard. Today, I want to show people what I've learned by supporting, encouraging, and guiding them on how to find their fullest potential and to reach their goals. Now, to answer the question, how do you become a leader who knows, goes, and shows the way? Ultimately, I know that where I am today, I would not be here without the guidance of true leaders in my life. Without their unwavering support, I wouldn't be able to go empower others. Their support has inspired me to want to show others how to achieve their goals. Although I'm only a sophomore, I'm preparing for my future, and I'm confident in my abilities to know, go, and show the way to others. Thank you for this opportunity, and have a great night.
My name is Sharon Cueyactle. I go to Maryville Junior High School, and I represent the Boys and Girls Club of Blount County and attend the Alcoa Boys and Girls Club. One program I enjoy is the one I helped create, the Turtle Club. The Turtle Club, I help give lessons to younger kids about correct and positive ways to help the environment through things I enjoy, It's not just lessons, it's also activities, hands-on activities, audible activities, tactile activities. One of my fondest memories is getting selectively chosen to go to Mystic, Connecticut, where we were there for a week. I was around peers my age, where we got to be scientists together and got to do lots of different tests. One of my staff members that I really look up to is Miss Sharon, because it wasn't just going to the education room every day and doing my homework. She helped build more of a self-character in me and helped me and my mom out a lot. She helped me better my confidence with not just my personal issues, but just in myself in general. One thing I hope to accomplish from the Youth of the Year program is to continue building confidence in myself and crossing those boundaries that I was once afraid of. My name is Sharon Cueyactle, and I am proud to represent my Boys and Girls Club of Blount County as the Youth of the Year. My name is Sharon Cueyactle, and I'm 15 years old. Thomas Edison once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to always just try one more time." Silence. That's what I was used to. There was something so comforting, yet so overwhelming about it. I never talked about my anxiety up until 6 years ago when I started going to the Boys and Girls Club. If I'm being honest, I didn't really want to go, but my mom needed somewhere safe for me to stay after school. For as long as I can remember, it's always just been me and my mom. And although very close, I was always scared of disappointing her. Being a daughter of a single mother was always tough because I always had a bar of perfection over my head. I thought everything I did had to be perfect. My presentations, my grades, everything. All the way down to my handwriting. I overstressed myself, but I never told her. Because every time I saw her struggle, she never gave up. That taught me to persevere. It wasn't long enough before I met Miss Sharon. And I wasn't just going to the education room every day and doing my homework with her, but building a relationship with her. I talked to her about my anxiety. We worked on different ways to cope with it. The worst part, the presentations. I visibly remember passing out because of a presentation in 6th grade. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. All I could do was look down at my shoes. I couldn't even look up for just a second. All I could do was compare myself to everyone else. When I was old enough, Miss Sharon had put me in a lot of different programs because she knew it would help with my fear of change. I acted, I sang, but most importantly, I challenged my mind. Associate research is something I really enjoy. It's a place where I found my passion, combined my two favorite things together, teaching children and the environment. My club has offered me many great, rewarding opportunities. The most rewarding one was going on a club-sponsored trip to Connecticut. I was around peers my own age. We got to be real scientists together. While there, I had to give a presentation. But this time I felt more sure of myself. After the trip, I did on-stage and on-TV interviews. And it felt good. I looked at people, I spoke. Most importantly, I felt proud. Because I had gave it my all. And I knew that. I felt that. So I would like to give my club a great thank you. Because I stand here today talking to all of you, telling my story. I stand here today looking back on the little girl who was terrified of giving a presentation. My club has taught me to be more open-minded and ready to take on whatever lies ahead. Thank you.
My name is Tatum Carter, and I am a freshman at Halls High School, and I attend the DeBusk Family Boys and Girls Club. One program I participated in the club that I really enjoyed was Swag Academy, where I learned a lot about my community and how to make it better. One staff member that's made a difference in my life was Miss Staley, who led both the art classes and the Girls Power program, and she helped me regain my confidence and helped me to get over the passing of my mother. One of my favorite memories of the Boys and Girls Club was being able to go to Washington, D.C. for the Summit for America's Youth. Through the Youth of the Year program, I hope to inspire others with my story and to send a message that helps other kids in other areas. My name is Tatum Carter, and I am proud to represent my DeBusk Family Boys and Girls Club as a Youth of the Year representative.
Life's little obstacles can knock you down if you let them. When one does, you can either let it hurt you, or you can stand up and face it head on. My name is Tatum Carter, and I am a 9th grader at Halls High School. I am a member of the DeBusk Family Club because my brother Trace and I had to overcome an obstacle that no kid should ever have to face. You see, my Boys and Girls Club journey began after I lost my mother. This was really hard for me because I moved in with my grandma. My grandmother worked at a nurse clinic and needed somewhere for us to go to school and after school. It was only after moving with my grandmother that we both found closure, stability, and new opportunities. Yet this also brought new challenges as to where we were going to go to school and after school, while she was working as a nurse at one of the local medical clinics. It was only after reaching out to Miss Becky at the club were we allowed to start attending. Now I love to tell you that I was that cool kid that everyone liked and made friends with. But that was definitely not the case. Because my first day, I felt nervous, shy, and scared to death of almost every kid that I came across. And I was still struggling with Mom's passing. I don't think I talked to one person the whole first hour of being there. That was until a girl named Eva came and sat down next to me. Not wasting any time, she asked me if I wanted to play Foursquare with her and her friends. I was a little hesitant at first, but I took a chance and I've never looked back. Every club member that attends the club has at least one staff that they've always looked up to. Mine was Miss Staley, who led both the art classes and the Girls Power program. It was in her classes that I slowly started to regain my confidence and began to have fun again. She made me understand that I can overcome any obstacle by believing in myself. On my 9th birthday, Staley not only remembered, but she also surprised us with a gift from our group. I owe a lot to Miss Staley, and I know that I'm truly a better person for getting to know her. Over the past 6 years, I have had opportunities to participate in Swag Academy, serve as an ambassador at the Greater Knoxville Hall of Fame, and develop my cooking skills through the club's cooking challenges. Each of these allowed me to expand my horizons and to see how to be a better citizen of the local community. For example, I volunteer several times a year in the Love Kitchen. I've had so many memories of the DeBusk Family Club, and I've made really great friendships with my fellow members. And when I graduate high school, I hope to work there and give back the same way that Miss Staley gave to me. I don't know what obstacles I will face in high school, college, or even as an adult, but I know that I can overcome them because of who I am and what my Boys and Girls Club did for me. Thank you.
I don't know about y'all, but I needed to be here tonight. not because I work here, but because sometimes in life you just need to hear how kids are making a difference. You need to hear how kids are demonstrating what we all need to demonstrate. It's that toughness, it's that grit. Y'all are amazing. I don't know, period. Wow. Judges, you were a judge here tonight. I'll go ahead and tell you, you didn't have an easy job. You volunteered for a really tough one, so thank you. Each of our judges reviewed the applications. They sat with these young ladies, did interviews, and I'm sure the interviews were every bit, if not more, moving than what we just experienced the last few minutes. They got to assess these young ladies' character. Wow. They got to assess their readiness to serve our organization, the other members we serve as their ambassador, as Youth of the Year. So judges, thank you. I'm going to let AJ introduce our judges.
We would like to thank our judges for their time and their willingness to help select our next Youth of the Year. Aaron Love, Consolidated Nuclear Security. Andrew Holman, First Bank. Courtney Durrett, Comcast. Frank Gambuza, Salon Visage. Let's give all our judges a hand.
This year we also had 4 individuals who volunteered to serve as coaches to these young ladies to help them through the process of sharpening the interview skills, sharpening the speeches, all those kinds of things. And those coaches really had a neat opportunity to get to know these young ladies much better. And I want to thank our coaches. So AJ, tell us who these coaches were, buddy.
Ashley Christian, Knoxville Chamber. Blake Lawson, Knox Leadership Foundation. Christy Newman, Arconic. Heather Hughes, retired educator. Let's give all our coaches a hand.
So as I said earlier tonight, these young ladies represent 4 of over 7,000 kids that our clubs serve on an annual basis. Each day, almost 1,800 kids walk through a Boys and Girls Club front door. And they come to our clubs. We've said for a long time with Boys and Girls Clubs, kids vote with their feet. Okay, you heard each of these young ladies talk about, hey, my mom or my family needed somewhere for me to go after school. Those kids kept coming back because it was a place that they found all the things that you heard about tonight. They found love, they found support, they found relationships, they found fun, they found opportunities. All of these things work together to help our young people, as I said, reach their full potential. And at Boys and Girls Clubs of the Tennessee Valley, we have a great vision. We have this vision that every kid in East Tennessee that comes through our doors is going to graduate high school on time with a plan for the future. They're going to be demonstrating good character and citizenship, and they're going to live a healthy lifestyle. And ultimately, every kid that comes through our clubs is going to be a contributing member of this community or whatever community they choose to live in long term. They'll be self-sufficient members of society. And I think these 4 young ladies right here are well on their way to that. I referenced a little bit earlier, just the great supporters of our organization, donors, board members, and the like who help make these opportunities possible for kids each and every day. Tonight I want to announce 2 of our longest standing, most ardent supporters, Buck and Linda Vaughn. Many of you in this room know Mr. Buck and Miss Linda and the generosity that they've given to this community for decades. And I'm proud tonight, Buck passed away several years ago, and Linda has continued to make sure that everything she gives is in both of their names. And I think if Buck were here tonight, he'd say, you tell you young ladies, man, y'all did a heck of a good job, gals. But tonight, we're proud to announce that moving forward, our Youth of the Year scholarship will be supported by Buck and Linda Vaughn. And we are renaming our Youth of the Year program the Youth of the Year, presented by Buck and Linda Vaughn. And our contestants tonight will be the first recipients of those scholarship dollars bearing their name. Do we have a winner? I don't know, judges, I don't see how y'all did this. Before I call up our four young ladies in the order that they will be awarded scholarships, can we just give these four young ladies one more round? I will say this, and AJ, you're going to have to help us out with this. We are the Boys and Girls Club, so to those young men, they're going to have to step up their game, and I need you to kind of lead the charge in the next couple of years. You got to catch up. All right, at this time, we're going to announce our runner-ups. Receiving a $1,000 scholarship for college expenses as part of the Buck and Linda Vaughn Scholarship Program, Anaiya from the Youth Force Program. Also with $1,000 from the DeBusk Family Club, Ms. Tatum Carter. Are either one of y'all nervous? You are? You both did amazing. Very proud of both of you. Our first runner-up with a $2,000 scholarship from our Blount County Club, Ms. Sharon Cueyactle. And the young lady that's our winner, you got to hear her speak. I hate you didn't get to hear her sing. Our 2024 Boys and Girls Clubs of the Tennessee Valley Youth of the Year, from the Regal Teen Center, Ms. JoRissah Wright. All four of you, come up. I think these four young ladies give us a I know this wasn't easy. You were amazing. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our staff. Thank you to First Bank for making tonight possible. Thank you all for being here, supporting these young ladies, being part of our organization. I hope you have a great night. We'll see you here again next year.